service delivery in the country. It aims to do this with the district-based service delivery model, which has been approved by Cabinet. Now, the Minister in the Presidency, that's Jackson Mthembu, announced this at the post-Cabinet briefing in Parliament today. Of course, the media also tried to get some answers from Mthembu about President Ramaphosa and his current legal woes unsuccessfully. For more, we do cross to our reporter on the scene, Abra Barbier, who does join us live from the scene. Abra, thank you so much for the time there. I suppose getting some comment, getting some thoughts then from Jackson Mthembu, the Minister in the Presidency, has certainly been quite a question there. Have you been able to get some word perhaps from him with regards to proceedings later today and just how the model as well will, of course, work, because that bill has certainly been of keen interest?
Adabili, hello again. Yes, a range of topics were discussed, including the model which you just spoke about. But the story before you crossed to me, my colleague Vuyani, my parliamentary editor Vuyani Green, spoke about proceedings in the House, what's going to be expected in the House later on today. And we did try to get questions, we did try to get answers to questions from Jackson Mthembu about specific current affairs relating to the President and his legal issues and the public protector. We did not get any. He was not very forthcoming on those issues. He said that those issues did not come up at all in Cabinet. So yes, we are expecting that there will be more of a spotlight on that in the House later on when it sits at 3 o'clock. Some of the issues raised today during the post-cab briefing was the President's visit later this week to the G7 meeting, which will be held in France, where he will be representing South Africa. And then, of course, the district-based service delivery model, which you referred to in your introduction. Essentially, what government wants to do, it wants to be able to have a screen where it can go into any district, any municipality at any given time, click on it and see which projects are running in that area at any specific time. That is what our President is championing at the moment. He really wants to get more involved in projects running in districts across the country, and they're hoping to do this through better enhancement of intergovernmental relations. So service delivery won't just be happening at one specific sphere. The three intergovernmental relations are now hoping to be strengthened, and the various government levels of government, they can be working closer together in terms of enhancing service delivery. The other issue that came up today during the post-cabinet briefing was the ESCOM special paper, which we were told earlier this year that it is in the process of being finalized and that it will be presented shortly. Jackson Mthembu today, in fact, told us that they are hoping that that paper will be presented to Cabinet within the next 2 weeks. But the ESCOM paper itself won't just be looking into the unbundling of of ESCOM itself. It will also be looking at the South African economy in its entirety. It will be looking into the state of other SOEs, which are seen to be guzzlers of state resources. So that paper will be presented to Cabinet hopefully within the next 2 weeks. And then, of course, the other issue that came up again was NHI, which is now before Parliament. We have no idea when exactly the committee will be deliberating on the bill itself. But what the Minister in the Presidency did tell us is that when it is enacted, the NHI will be implemented in a responsible and phased out manner. But of course, Adabili, all eyes will be on the House later on at 3 o'clock, and we of course will be here to be updating you from Parliament.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Of course, we await those questions as well. The National Assembly for the President, as you made note of, they're quite key. Thank you so much for that reporting, our very own Abra Barbier, of course, joining us live from Parliament.